Go through with PTSD. Also, I'm ex-military, but I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle, and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone, did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic, I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I rhyme. I am enough.
I am enough.
Sing it, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Times right now are totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the rough. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take the time. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say I am enough.
I am enough.
Say I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough, but say I am enough.
I am enough.
Say I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the AC.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.IamEnough365.com.
Hey, what's going on? Happy rising. It's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, your accountability coach, helping you get her done. What is it that you need to get done today? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I tell you, child. Well, y'all don't want to know my problems. Ain't nobody listening. But when I tell you, you got to be determined around here in these streets. Because if not, you won't make it. It's day 93. I mean, no, not 93, 95 of our 100 days of motivation to manifestation. And it ain't no joke. Y'all better be speed dialing on manifesting, right? So what's our affirmation that we've been saying for the last, how many days has it been? I don't know. What, 15? I don't know. I can't keep up. Who keeping up? What's our affirmation? Somebody put it down in the chat. And welcome. Tell me, okay, so I probably came in a little too hot. So let me back up. Tell me who you are. And don't just start talking. You got to say your name, because it's a problem with all of this. I got too many systems on and I can't keep up. And I was missing people. And I hated that because I wasn't able to give people shout outs that I would love to have given shout outs. But if you're on one of the other pages, your name may not come through. So I'm just asking you to just say your name. You think you say it, but say, hey, Wanda D in the house. Hey, Vivian in the house. Hey, Monica in the house, to say who you are. And then tell me where you're tuning in from. Do me a favor and invite some people. Invite some people out and make sure you share this before we even get started. I'm not going to be here long, like the Baptist priest say. Y'all see, I can't hardly talk because I only had like about 2 hours of sleep. It's just a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. Things moving super fast, and just a lot of stuff. But it's okay because when you make some commitments, then you just gotta see them through. You just gotta see them through. And I'm glad to be here because it is an alternative. There's always an alternative to where you are. You could be somewhere different, right? So you have to say, you know what? Thank God for where I'm at right now. So I can always travel to where I need to go. Happy rising, Monica. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in this beautiful Thursday. Yeah, she say Tampa is definitely in the house. Happy rising, Yvette. Happy rising. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just love how Yvette just talks to everybody individually. She'd be like, hey, Queen, happy rising, Monica. And she'll go on through the list. I just love that. That's definitely a great spirit. Happy rising, happy rising. Make sure you hashtag wake up winning. Make sure you hashtag I am enough. Yes, this is day. Let me say it again. It takes my breath away. This is day 95. Day 95. Okay. Day to make stuff happen. So this is our affirmation that we've been saying for what has it been the last how many days have we been saying it? I don't know. But let's say it. So we're talking about affirming your day, affirming your life, affirming every moment. And this is the wake up winning call for entrepreneurs. True. And this is also the wake up call for those aspiring to become entrepreneurs or those supporting other entrepreneurs. So there's some magical stuff going on because we know sometimes it's not that easy to become an entrepreneur, nor is it always easy to pay attention to what's going on, on that journey. So this is the affirmation that we've been saying now for the last, 15 days? I don't know. Monica know better than I do. Monica's the timekeeper. So it says, I have a wonderful business. And, you got to get passionate about that thing. You got to get excited. You got to be like, you know what? I got a wonderful business in a wonderful way, meaning that it's connected to your purpose, to your spirit. It is doing something to you. It's moving you on the inside. It's a shanana experience. That means that business has to be more about profit. It has to be about passion. Passion and profit mixed together. You got an explosion on your hand, right? So it says, I give wonderful service because that if you in business, that you need to be given the best of business, that you need to be operating in this optimum type of spirit, this emotion behind it. So then there's no way that you can't lose. So therefore you expecting a wonderful pay. So the affirmation simply goes like this. I have a wonderful business in a wonderful way. I give a wonderful service for wonderful pay. Okay, write that down, carry that with you all day. That's the affirmation that the manifestors are working on. If you're a manifestor, raise your hand and ring your bell because school is in session. Yes. So happy rising. That just lit my spirit up. I don't know about you, but that just did something for me. Happy rising, Vivian. Happy rising. Yes, make sure you drink your water so you can stay hydrated and eat your fruit so you can have a fruitful day. That did something for me. So ring your bell and raise your hand if that's you. If you are a manifestor, then you need to raise your hand and you need to ring that bell and you need to send this video out because you need to let everybody know it's on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. Happy rising, Demetria in the building. Happy rising. Yes, yes, yes. We say we got Jonesboro is tuning in. I might get these words a little mixed up today. Again, y'all, I am floating on spirit, but that's okay. That's okay. Cause I'ma ring my, you say the word. I can't hit the note right now. We got El Michelle in the building. What's up? What's up, superstar? What's up? Yes, good morning, queens. Yes, yes, yes. Come on in the room. Come on in here and get some. I just love it when Demetria comes in because she always brings a couple of friends with her. She brings the friends. She brings the friends. Let me tell you something. Demetria has got the record on the replay of her own talk, and she invited everybody. She super tagged everybody to come on in on the watch party. I'm telling y'all got to step it up. That was our discussion. What was it, Monday? Talking about you got to step your game up. You got to step your game up. You got to do more, right? You got to do more. Come on now. Hey Nana, what's going on? Yes, yes, namaste. Yes, happy rising. Happy rising. Happy rising. Yes, sunshine in the house. User, put your name down. Put your name down. But I see you got that affirmation down there, Pat. Yes, 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 yes. Do you know what that sunshine? It's only a couple people call me sunshine. Laquelle Farley calls me sunshine. I don't know if this is her, but I'm feeling a spirit of Laquelle Farley. I might be off, but I may not be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I could be. So yes. I am enough. I am enough. We got Michelle in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Grand Risings, Kings and Queens. She said Marietta in the place. Yes. Hashtag wake up winning. Hashtag I am enough. Hashtag she say daily affirmations. Love you, Queen. I love you too, Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I receive all of that, and I need that. That just did something to my shana now. That just lifted me up. That got me all hyped up. Yes. You know, when people tell you they love you, that means something to me. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might just be passing out the word, but you know, that means something to me. That turns my soul. So make sure you write down your your business, put your business down there, drop your business. This way your business can get some vibrations, right? Your business can get some vibrations. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I need it. I need it. I need it. Yes, so I could run. So I could run this race. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Yes. So put your hand up if you're a manifester, because that's saying something about your life. That's saying that you will not be stopped. That's saying that you are the unstoppable, the unyielding to the pressure. When you in the pressure cooker, and the pressure cooker is always, ready to turn up on you, but you be like, you know what, this pot can sustain the heat. That's what you got to know. You got to know that you can't be playing around with yourself, and you can't let nobody else play around with you. Can't let nobody else play around with you. You got to be like, you know what, get the out of here. Get pack it up, Jack. All them lower thoughts and them lower vibrations that sometimes try to overtake you, try to get in your head and confuse you. You gotta be like, get on back. Get on back, Jack. I ain't got time for you. See, I'm talking about, you know what? I realize every day that the motivation to manifestation, it just keeps getting, it keeps opening you up to the potential and the possibilities. And then it should take the shackles and the limitations off. Somebody say no limits. No limits, right? It should take the shackles off of how you've been maybe procrastinating. Because procrastination is it's a dirty word. Yeah, it's a dirty word. It's a dirty word. And you have to realize, you know what? I ain't got nothing to lose here. So why am I procrastinating? What am I? What are your fears? Are you fearing what other people think? What other people say? Who cares? Trust me, they got some shit in they lollipop too. All right, and you got to get your mind right. You got to keep your mind in the game. No limits. Yes, no limits. Let me take a sip of water. My voice is coming back. Say about I probably went to bed about 2, and I went to bed and I had my affirmations going, and then it's a timer that goes off around 4 or something, and it went off, and I heard it, and so it takes me. It means it's time to meditate, because sometimes I get up before 4, and I want to always do certain things at a certain time. And I was laying there in the bed, and you know what? I just started. First, I thank God, and I just started visualizing and picturing and getting excited and realizing that when you focus on something and it's bigger than you, then you don't have to be talking about you. Like, well, I can't make it, and I'm tired, and I'm this, and I'm that. No, the time, the truth is, I knew what time it was. I knew the clock that was ticking on the wall, and I chose to do something. So as we're manifesting, as we're in this journey, we should be discovering that you are your best blessing or your worst enemy. Somebody put that down. You are your best blessing or your worst enemy. That's it. It's no in between. It's no excuses. You can put all that, just go bury that belief system in the backyard. I was gonna say BS, but that's what BS stands for me. Belief system. So you got to say, you know what? I chose to do what I did the way I did it, and now I'm at this point. So now I have to fulfill the obligation, because this is the commitment that we make every day, that we've been making for the last 95 days. Is the commitment is to get up every morning without fail and come here and do motivation to manifestation. And we've been having breakthroughs. And you can only get the breakthrough if you're willing to commit, right? True, true. Somebody say true, true. So you cannot say that it's somebody else's fault. Oh, all that garbage talking. You be like, and I be looking at people like real strange. I don't care what they talking about. Because you know what? Life is hard. You gonna lose some people. Yeah. You might lose a good job that you didn't gave them your heart and soul. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You might lose a good relationship that you felt like you was 100% vested in, and you just did all the things, and you served well, and yeah. You might fall out with some people that you be like, I just knew they had my corner. They was in my corner, and they had my back, and I thought we was like down like 4 flats on a Cadillac with a sweater. You be like, yeah, you gonna lose them too. Yeah, unfortunate. So, well, what is it gonna be? You gonna wake up winning, or you gonna wake up whining? You gotta pick one. It's only one side to pick. This is a real clear cut decision that we make every day. You have to decide in every moment, how am I going to be affected, and what am I going to do? You can say it, period. Right? Because it's life. So every time that something happens that's you deem unfavorable to you, you really need to look for the lesson. Because if you look for the lesson, then there lies the blessing. But if you're looking for the shame and the guilt and the woes mean and the pity party, and you thinking you a sucker and all this other kind of stuff, then you're not talking right. You're not thinking right. So let's get our mind right. I got a couple things that I want to cover. Okay. Even though I've been covering a lot. My one friend told me I'd be covering too much. But because this me. This is how I do things. So keep up and hit a replay when you get tired. And if you gotta go ahead and go and have a great day. I wish you a beautiful day. So if it's my fault, if I'm really ready to take full responsibility, then won't I first start with the me, the I am. This is why we do the affirmations. This is why we say all your affirmations. So we're gonna play a little game right quick. We got about 10 minutes. This game will be real quick and it'll be painful. Okay, so say it. So I want you to right now, if you can, if you're not driving, if you're sitting down, if you're paying attention, if you involved in the conversation, because like we like to get involved in the conversation. You may be one of those people that the reason why life ain't quite treating you right is because you don't fully get involved in the conversations of life. You don't fully just jump out there and get in the games. You kind of sit back on the sideline and you say, what are they doing in there? What they got going on in there? I'm a little afraid to. I'm just gonna look, but I ain't gonna come in the room. So if you want to participate, then you can always participate. You can always just come on and get in the game and start with your little typewriter and your type boards. And if you're on your iPad and your cell phones and your computers, then you can just say hello. That could be the first thing you do. Okay, and you can introduce yourself. Okay, and you can say where I'm coming from. Now, as we get ready to get into these next 9 minutes, you can be like, okay, I'm sitting up, I'm paying attention, what's going on, and some might just change my life today. If you got a good life, this might make it better, and if you got a great life, this might make it magnificent. You ready? So the first thing you got to do is work on your I ams. That's why we did our affirmation series. So I want you to right now take about let's say a minute to just write down as many affirmations as you can with your I am. Start with your I am. And your I am enough is a great one to start with. And then say all of the beautiful things that you can. Like, I am attracting as much money as my vault would hold. I am the source. I am the resource. I am magnificent. I am God's number one. I am her chosen vessel. Yes. I am birthing out new thoughts and new ideals every moment. So therefore, I need a pen and a pad always walking with me so I don't miss one. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am my own superstar. I only see the best in other people. Write your affirmations down. See, I'm speaking mine because I can't write, speak, and talk to y'all. So you write your affirmations down. Start writing right now, because that's the first thing that you got to do in order to combat anything, any dis-ease in the body. You got to know who you are. So you got to say, I am perfectly whole, healed right now. I am the resource. I am attracting all that is necessary in my life. I am overflowing with joy. See, your I ams and everything you put behind it matters. Everything you put behind it, that I am, it manifests. So you cannot stop playing games with your I am, because that's your first line of defense, is knowing who you are. So in this moment right now, let me remind you of who you are. Let yourself remind you of who you are. So you have to say your I ams, and you have to say your I ams daily, and you have to say your I ams in every moment that you're walking around here on this earth, because they trying to get you. Yeah. So you got to keep saying them, and you got to believe them, and they got to sink down in your soul. Right? Because it's time for you to live life by design and not by default. How do you want it? That's the title of the talk. I was listening to Tupac. How do you want it? And in 3 minutes, I came up with my whole talk. How do you want it? First, you got to know who you are. So you got to always say, I am. Now I'm going to read some of these. I'm thanking God for multiple devices. So Demetrius said, I am anointed. I am gifted. I am healed. I am attracting everything and everyone that I need to manifest my purpose. Yes. I am motivated. I am success. I am fruitful. I am magical. See, I am blessed. I am grateful, Yvette says. You got to be doing this, and you got to maybe take, I tell you, a good formula is to maybe to take about 10 minutes every day, 20 if you can, and just write down affirmations. Do it like you know how we used to be in school. I don't know, maybe it was me that when you did something bad, they made you write down, 1,000 times on a piece of paper. I will not, slap Johnny upside the head, whatever. So you got to be aggressive with your presence in overcoming anything that might come to attack you. That when you throw out an affirmation, that's like you dodging a bullet. You be like, what somebody say, you be like, I'm magnificent, I'm amazing, I'm extraordinary, I'm big money. I am the deal. So you gotta be hardcore with this. Do this make sense? Okay. So another thing is you gotta forgive. If you're gonna sustain and you're gonna maintain and you're gonna flourish and you're gonna flow, then you gotta forgive. You gotta, no sooner as you feel like you're offended that somebody came along offended you, you're like, you know what? I forgive you. Kiss you, move on. Kiss you, move on. To the point that you don't even be offended. You be like, they so cute. Look at them. Oh my God. Because you know what happens is sometimes that offensiveness that you feeling, sometimes it's just something in you that you need to work on. So maybe you need to go back to the I ams. Maybe you need to go back and say, stop, Ken. You ain't got to compare yourself to nobody. This is like, you ain't competing with the other people. The only people that you're competing with is yourself. So that's the second thing you want to always do. Always be willing to forgive quickly, and write down your forgiveness notes. When I was in the ministry back home, I'm from the D. Y'all, they don't know. Y'all know what the D is? Detroit. Okay. So, shout out to Martha Jean, the Queen, Steinberg. Yes, the home of love. Shout out to my home of love family forever and always. She used to say, don't be offended. Don't get offended. That's God's business. Don't you be getting offended. You gotta stay just loving more. That's why I promote love. If y'all know me, if you roll with me, rock with me. On my timeline, it won't be nothing but positive stuff. I ain't got time for the pettiness. I don't see the so-called people like to say, make your haters your motivators. I'm like, ooh, what haters? I'm elevating. I'm flying too high. I'm vibing too high. I don't even see the chicken heads. I'm up with the egos, and we got stuff to do. So if you always are working on you, then it's very hard to get offended. You be like, you made a mistake. Well, hell, I make mistakes all the time, but I'm gonna keep going, and that's what you have to say, right? So if you determine to get to that great life, if you determine to always wake up winning, if you determine to always say, you know what, I'm a win, not whine, if you determine to do that all the time, then you got to stay in this forgiving love zone. You always got to be like, you know what, I'm enough and I love. I'm enough and I love. I'm enough and I ain't even offended. I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. So at the end of the day, you don't have anything to do but go and check the winners box. You be like, no matter what happened, oh, the deal didn't go through. That's okay. I still won. Why? Because you learned the lesson. I got served my divorce papers. Oh, so what? Let me let that go. Because the soonest is you can let something go, then you can let something else in. But if you holding on to that pain and you holding on to that hurt and to that woe is me and what they did and why they do that and and the list go on, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, they need to go lay on. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger. But you can take care of you. Okay? You can take care of you. So you have to be willing to forgive. So what did I say? Your I ams and then your forgiveness. Now, this is the third one, and I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all can go be amazing. Y'all can go be amazing. You have to say, what am I committing to? Huh? What are you committing to? If you're committing to something, anything, then you got to commit to it. Sad part about it is too many people commit to lower vibrations. Too many people commit to indecisions. Too many people commit to nothing. They commit to Netflix. They commit to McDonald's. They commit to talking about people. Too many people commit to gossiping. They commit to, to disbelief. Oh, I can't do that. And I just walk away. When somebody say I can't do that, I'm like, huh, okay, bye. I can't do that. Okay, bye. I believe you. I trust it. Child, you ain't got to explain it to me. And you ain't got to explain it to me. Because only people that pay me to help them, they pay me to help them. They be like I got a lady call me the other day, she got 3 businesses. She said, I just need you because I heard you talking when I first seen you. I said, yeah, she need to help me get everything. They already got all kind of stuff going on. I was like, well, okay, fine. Well, why you need me? She said, because sometimes I struggle with procrastination. Ooh, ouch. Choker. Okay, fine. But see, for somebody, when you talking about I want to commit, and then somebody say, well, I can't, and I would, but I could, I should, but I can't. And I was like, make up your mind. Which one is it? Because if you're going to commit to something, you can't use the excuses and then commit at the same time. You got to choose one. And if you don't want to do something, it's okay too. If you say, well, you know what, that I ain't going to do that, then fine. Take the sign down. Don't call yourself something that you're not. Just remove the sign and be like, you know what? I'm gonna just go over here and commit to this Netflix. That's what I'm gonna commit to. Be like, okay, I'm gonna go over here and commit to this comfy chair. That's what I'm gonna commit to. But when it comes to changing your life, when it comes to improving your circumstances and your situations, then you got to know that you got to let go of something and you got to commit to something else. This is the Wake Up Winning Group for entrepreneurs. And when I'm dead in my grave, I want y'all to remember, if y'all just came back and laid your eyes on me one time, I want you to remember that lady was on fire. Every time I seen her, she was on fire. She always was bringing the good stuff. And I took advantage of it. That's what I see. So if you got to commit, I'm committed to my legacy. I'm committed to the whole vision of I am here to make a difference. I am here to raise the vibration. I am here to give hope to the hopeless. I had a young person call me and they said, Miss Wanda, that's when you're old, right? When they call you Miss. I be like, Miss, I thought we was, Miss Wanda, I just want to thank you, because if it had not been for you, I would not be doing what I'm doing now. And they out in Hollywood doing a thing. And I was like, wow, I get it. So I'm the messenger to remind you that you are great and you are extraordinary. That's it. You got to make the decision of what you want to commit to. Because if you don't commit to it, then me being a messenger, bringing you the message, don't mean a hill of beans. It's like dookie. It don't mean nothing. Because you got to be the one to commit to it. I can't do your job and my job. I can't do that. How do that work? I don't know. I don't want to be that brilliant. That's not my responsibility, because I got my own stuff that I got to commit to. You understand what I'm saying? Ring the bell if you understand what I'm saying. ring the bell. I can't play around with y'all much longer because I tell you, life is moving super fast. And if you don't realize that you either need to pick one side or the other side, see, waking up winning is a choice. It's a decision. It's like it has to breathe and ooze out of you. I know that. I know some of you know this. Like in 2017, and I've been through a lot. I was sitting there this morning reflecting. I said, well, Wanda, how can you move to people? I said, well, maybe they don't know about this, and maybe they don't know about that. Maybe they don't know the fact that, when I was a little girl, and my mom was ooh, Wanda, you going there? Yeah, I started. Can't stop now. So I was a little girl, and my mother was married, and her husband decided to pull a shotgun out on her. My mother told me and my brother was little, because I'm 8 years older than my brother. So my brother was really little. And she told us to go in the bedroom. And I was like, I don't want to go in the bedroom. Mommy, what we gonna do? She said, no, go in the bedroom, go in the bedroom, go in the bedroom. And so I went in the bedroom, and I was just in the bedroom, just like praying, like, oh, Lord, please don't let that happen to my mommy. And that was one of those times in my life that I realized how important life is. Even didn't know then what I'll be doing now, but I can just recall moments of my life like that, and other moments that is kind of like the catalyst for why I can't buy your bullshit. I cannot buy your excuses. When people talk to me about, well, I lost my, this or my parent or my this or that, I'd be like, I did all of that. I never knew my father. My mother's gone. She left early in life, and three of my top people left all at the same time. So it's like, so you not doing what? Cause your mama dead, and I say, well, how you honoring your mom in sadness? See, I'm a little rough around the edges, and that's okay, cause that's the way God made me, and it's because if you make up your mind that you either going to wake up winning, then you cannot let any excuses come in your spirit to cause anything less than that win, to cause any less than that bell going off, and because we all been through something. If you think about your worst time in your life, they say, and that's why I don't, they say, well, I got stories for everything. Stories for everything. But I don't live in those old stories because I'm too busy trying to create new stories. See, and I hope that you're a part of my journey. So if somebody writes me a letter and they say, you know what, I was on that talk and I just kind of stumbled on it. Well, that's what you think, but everything is divinely placed and purposed. So if you make up your mind that you're going to win no matter what, then that no matter what has to be no matter what. How do you want it? So you say, well, you know what? I want the best relationship. Then that means you got to be the best person in the relationship. If you say I want to have the best job, then that means you got to be the best person on the job. If you say you want to be the best business, then you got to create the best business. See, you cannot expect the best if you're not willing to give your best. So you got to say, how do you want it? Huh? How do you want it? See, when I made the commitment to come to you before 100 days of motivation to manifestation nonstop. I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't even know what I had signed up for. I talked to many of my friends and they say, child, after about 2 weeks, I would have been caught saying, somebody else take the wheel. But see, I know that there is always a blessing in the mission. And the mission is all about manifestation, because we are who we say we are. We are the person that we are already. You are who you are. But if you want something different, then you gotta do things different. True. And you can't let any excuse. It's like my cat died. So what? Oh, my son. So you know what? I'm so rough, but I'm so rough with myself. Be like, oh, well, my son is in. Do you know how many nights I cried and prayed for mine? And then be like, you know what? That's all right. That's all right. Because you got to let the dead bury the dead. And if you're going to live, then you got to live. See, your life is your gift to the world. So how are you showing up in it? How are you showing up in it? Are you going to sit back and be like, I see that? Fine. That's a choice. But I surround myself with go-getters. I surround myself with money makers. I surround myself with people with vision, people that want something. And this is where you have to realize, because if the people that you talking to, if they ain't dreamers, if they not visionaries, if they not go-getters, if they not committers, if they not doing it, then you're not going to be much above what they are. Period. What's going on, y'all? I got to get out of here. So you always got to be willing to show up and show out. You always got to ask yourself, how do I want it? How do I want it? How do I want my relationship? If you say, oh, I want a half-ass relationship, then that's what you're going to get. People don't say those words. They be like, I want it, and it's his fault, and see, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'll be like, child, please, come on now. Come on, child. Come on now. You can't blame that all on the man. Come on now. The man is only going to be as good as the woman make him be. The same thing, vice versa. If you in a marriage, you have to say, you be like, you know what? Our marriage is going to be the best marriage it is, because I'm going to be the best. And I'm going to demand. What did I say the other day? You don't get what you deserve out of life. You get what you demand. So how bad do you want it? Huh? How bad? Huh? How bad do you want it? So I'm going to challenge you on something. What are you willing to commit to? So I know sometimes, 100-day goals is like me stepping off into 100-day motivation and manifestation like that. That's not really typical. But I'm not a typical girl, and I don't set typical goals. But I want you to set one. I want you to do a 7-day commitment on what you're willing to commit to in 7 days. Just 7 days, just 7 little days that will be here before you know it. This time, next 7 days, it'll be Thanksgiving. Y'all be sitting around eating turkey, nodding off, watching a football game. You'll be doing all of that. So in the next, now in 7 days, you be like, what am I willing to commit to? Okay. Waking up winning. And when we end, is it the day before Thanksgiving is our last day? Isn't that something? I didn't even know that at the time. It just say 100 days. So here's like, happy Thanksgiving. So you know what? I love y'all, and I could just go on and on. Cause see, I'm all in. I'm committed. If you don't know me by now, then if you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. So, well, I'm on fire now. I can't go back to sleep. So I want to thank y'all. Let me see. It's too many. Y'all got too many people. It's too many names. But I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate you for taking your time out. I appreciate you for allowing there's some heat to get up under your pot. Now I hope that you stir your pot and you cook yourself up a good meal because you deserve it. But again, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you demand, right? True, true. It's Thursday, right? So it's Thursday. So at 10 o'clock, I'll be on the DJ Grady Baby Radio at 10 o'clock a.m. It's Thursday, right? Yep, it's Thursday. Got to think what else is going on. Saturday, we'll be at the World Women's Conference and Awards. Our mixer, that'll be going down in Atlanta, in Buckhead, sometime on Saturday. I'll be there. I don't even know what time it is, but it's sold out. So if you don't have tickets, you don't have to worry about it. But that's what'll be going on here. If you have not pre-ordered your book, then you can. And if you're interested in the book, just let me know. If you're interested in anything, we got so much stuff. You see these goddess bracelets. Shout out to Vivian. She getting hers. It's ready to go in the mail. She ordered a real pretty one. We posted it last night. What's up? What's up, Mr. Jackson? What's up, King Jackson? Glad to see you. Oh, Robin Shockley in the building. We got royalty. Yes. Happy rising. It's a lot of folks in here. Okay. We'll come. Hey, Arthur Shimia, co-host. What's going on? Queen over there writing books. I'm so proud of my babies. Any senior can say babies, right? I could say that. What's going on, Michelle? Yes, happy rising, Lorraine. So that's it, y'all. Give me some love, give me some vibration. Hit the replay, tag somebody, bless somebody. I got nothing for love but y'all, really. And being a girl that is blessed, blessed with had so many wonderful people in my life. That's why, and just, I'm just going to say this side note. You are always more than you think you are, So just see life as this beautiful blessing, which it is. You made it. You pushed through the birth canal when some didn't. You still standing when some can't. If your hand, all your 10 fingers moving, that's great. Even if 9 of them is moving, that's wonderful. And if only 5 move, that's great. Be the blessing to other people. And if you're winning, then you know what? It's your responsibility to help other people win. So go out here and help somebody else win. I love you. And there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peace. And bye for now. I'm going to go grab MC class. So don't go nowhere.
Go through with PTSD. Also, I'm ex-military, but I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle, and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone, did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic, I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I rhyme. I am enough.
I am enough.
Opinion, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Times right now totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the bluff. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take the time. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could have how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say I am enough. Say I am enough. Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough, but say I am enough. Say I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby.
In the 8C.
I am healed. I am intuitive. I am intelligent. I am the I am. I am wealthy. I am free. I am freedom. I am space. I am strength. I am love. I'm a motivator. I am the greatest. I am beautiful. I am grace. I am queen. I am generous. I am powerful. I am loved. I am deserving. I am culture. I am original.
I am creative. I am strength. I am intelligent. I am owning my right to joy. I am beauty. I am light. I am an empath. I am perseverance personified. I am a survivor and a thriver. I am kind. I am successful. I am a melanin goddess wonderfully made. I am a black butterfly.
I am grateful. I am blessed. I am loving. I'm a woman of perseverance. I'm inspiring. I'm a motivator. I'm fierce. I'm unique. I'm a winner. I'm extraordinary. I'm humble. I'm hardworking. I'm trustworthy. I'm beautiful. I'm intelligent. I'm courageous. I'm outspoken. I am love. And I am enough.